moving on to the next idea. So all those were the early concept. Now we are coming into a modern era, which is our modern periodic table. So this was introduced in 19th century, that is in 1913, by the English physicist called Henry Moseley. Through his X-ray diffraction experiments, proved that properties of elements depend on the atomic number and not on the atomic mass. So this person came and said very clearly, so all the properties of the elements, they are completely dependent on the atomic number only. It is not on atomic mass. So Mendeleev's periodic table was completely a failure because he arranged the elements based on atomic mass only, which is not correct. So he corrected. Who? Henry Moseley. He said that properties were completely dependent upon the atomic number only. So modern periodic table was prepared on this basis, which means based on the increasing order of their atomic number. He found the atomic number with the help of X-ray diffraction experiments. And this modern periodic table is the extension of the original Mendeleev's periodic table known as the long form of periodic table. So what is he is doing? This Henry Moseley, he is not completely starting from the beginning. He is taking this Mendeleev's periodic table and working to extend that correctly. Okay, he is calling it as long form of periodic table. So questions may be asked like this. Modern periodic table was discovered by Henry Moseley. Modern periodic table is also called as long form of periodic table. Now let's see what is this modern periodic law. Now, the chemical and physical properties of the elements are the periodic functions of their atomic numbers. He just changed the law of periodicity which was given by Mendeleev's. In Mendeleev's law, it was atomic mass. So here he is just changing it as atomic number. So always atomic number is represented as Z. Okay. And it indicates the number of protons or the number of electrons. Okay, then physical and chemical properties of the elements, they depend only on the number of protons but also the number of electrons and their arrangement in atoms. So on the basis of that only this law was given by Henry Moseley. So we have certain features for this modern periodic table which is very, very important question. So you have to listen carefully. This is an important 5-mark question. So what are the features of modern periodic table? So first point is all the elements are arranged in the increasing order of their atomic number. So first point is based on the atomic number the elements were arranged. The horizontal rows are called periods and the 7 periods in the periodic table. How many periods are there? 7 periods. And the elements were placed in the periods based on the number of shells in their atoms. And the vertical column in the periodic table starting from top to bottom are called groups, and there are 18 groups in the periodic table. Last point, based on the physical and chemical properties of the elements, they are grouped into various families. So what are those families? Like if you see first group, it is called as alkali metal. Important 1-mark question, or definitely you will get one mark from this. Group 2 is called as alkaline earth metal. Group 3 to 12 is called as transition metal. Group 13 is called as boron family. 14th group is carbon family. 15 is nitrogen family. 16 is oxygen family or chalcogen family. 17 is halogens and 18 is noble gases. Is it clear? So far we have discussed early concept and the beginning of the modern periodic table. So let's summarize again. So we have started with this early concepts. We saw Dobrynin triads. So Dobrynin triads was grouping 3 elements. He said second one will be, the middle element will be having the atomic mass when you take the average of first and last element. Newland octaves, what he said, like music notes 1 to 8, first and last notes are same way the properties of first and last element were similar. Mendeleev's periodic table was based on what? Atomic mass. Later on, modern periodic table came, that was based on the atomic number, which was given by Henry Moseley. It is also called as long form of periodic table, and that we saw features and groups in modern periodic table. In the next class we will see how they are classified into blocks and the position of hydrogen, all this we will see. So this blocks, position of hydrogen and rare gas, and the uses. Is it clear? Now today your assignment will be completing the classwork. Writing homework is completing the classwork. I have sent to you. So you have to copy as it is. You don't want to write any 1 marks from your book. You have to write whatever I am sending. You don't want to touch your book at all. You have to copy as it is in your classwork, whatever I am sending. Finish it and send to me on time. Is it clear, children? And reading homework, I will be sending you the questions. Thank you.